everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
Let's get it, y'all.
We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans as they match up with a former league MVP, Matt Ryan, and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back with you with scores around the league at halftime.
What's up, White Tupac?
Right around the corner. Standing by to call the action. Here are Brandon Godden and
What's going on, bro?
Much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Hello again, everyone. Brandon
What's up, Juan?
Charles Davis and Charles.
By the time you came back, if y'all new, y'all know what to do. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Share, comment.
It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans,
let's get it. Let's go.
They were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was he sick?
And it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So here's the punter, Matt Bosher, to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
Let's go, y'all.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense will be under the direction of Ryan Tannehill. His first year with Tennessee after spending the last 7 in Miami. Had some good numbers along the way, but the Dolphins were without a playoff victory during his run at quarterback. Tannehill on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back up. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcons.
First touchdown, y'all.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point forthcoming. A 7-0 lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet you're reaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. First down, Titans, gain of 12. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, 7 catches, 68 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They're able to pick up a first down on that one.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach
Another
crazy.
one, y'all.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Two able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it in following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 10 ahead of the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And Walker has it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Falcons grab it.
Again, a whole nother fumble. Again, bro.
They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Ryan Tannehill becomes the focus of our players' spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. But the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. The starters defensively now for the Falcons. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
I lost count of the number of turnovers. They were I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you had you
There have been that many turnovers by the time you want to say in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
That was in Dallas. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
That's right there, so he was
I have to
getting
admit,
hit.
I'm excited about that play call and the end result.
People go for
Because
the
this is a team
people
that's
go
down
for
here
the
early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams
people
just
suicide
abandon the
like
playbook and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. And you're right, they're sticking the game plan, the ground game going.
get out of here.
On second down, it's Henry, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. He's plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Yeah, I'm
looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Julio
Jones. 76 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw in that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
What's up, Juan?
A kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're impatient here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
What's up? I'm coming through.
Pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
The first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
Dang.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Atlanta offense is there for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your base board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense.
That was a close one.
Touchdown, Falcons! 24 on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. The first quarter in this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back.
What's up, James?
And last drive,
Nice of you to come through.
goose egg on the scoreboard.
Don't forget to like and share the stream out, y'all.
Find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, it told you just
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice to such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy,
what's your team?
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
No, she didn't get no cookie.
Okay, go get one.
That was just
Always an exciting play.
Oh, the Tennessee Titans.
It there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
You definitely have to have the short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
They begin with Henry. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down.
You didn't do it.
And find our way back into this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Matt Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Take it about the 16.
Woo! Nice. They stopped me.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. About set to begin the next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description.
Devonta Freeman, gonna get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devonta Freeman. His his 25th
Devonta
as
Freeman.
his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and happy and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
James, your Titans ain't looking so good, bro.
Right there, how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, is it bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Titans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Out they go. And it will be incomplete.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And back onto the field now comes Devonta Freeman. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
Well, I'm sure he says challenge accepted. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Devonta Freeman. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. As his guys continue to pull it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You talk your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Point out to try 4th coming. And the route is on here in this first half. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Sorry.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tannehill. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there. And it's 3rd down.
I would say it probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers because they're definitely
I also
don't have to waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
What is this?
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Now Lewis here on first down. Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
They keep it to the line. This time it's Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devonta Freeman now. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles. 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay.
And got his man complete. 36 yards on the play. Time as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. On first down, it's Tannehill. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Let's go, Mom.
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to together so they can make some progress in this one.
To throw is Tannehill.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Brent Kern now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielding just inside the 20. Fighting through it, he's got space. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Rushman. Looking in zone, and he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Falcon TD.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year as his guys continue to pour it on. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game. Probably something they need to do more of here losing in the 2nd quarter.
When you're riding your best torch, you've got to lather him up. The best running backs I've ever talked to, they've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good swim until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see if they can get him into the game more now. That pass play wound up with negative, so here's 2nd and 11.
My God!
Back to throw, touchdown. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But over the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, That's normally something you see down near the goal line, because now if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This is Freeman on 1st and 2. He's got a first down more inside the 30.
I didn't even see no 25. That dude was coming for me. That dude was coming for me.
Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one. What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
It's on the extra point. So we're at halftime here. Falcons as we see the ground 2-1 where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. Time for a check around the league on this final weekend of September.
Halftime show. Halftime show.
We get started at NRG Stadium. Carolina from the NFC taking on Houston. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington Redskins. Golden Tate, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami and see what's going on with the Dolphins. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. And our game is the former MVP, Matt Ryan, with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
We're in the third quarter, y'all. Y'all buckle up and get ready.
The Falcons back to receive. They got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken at his 4. Stays on his feet. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, you got
defense steps up here and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to tie it up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you can go for it. The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag.
First down.
And forces 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Oh, they could have gave me that. That was bullshit. They could have gave me that.
And a decision that
They knew that was first down.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to be fast and furious about this decision. No matter
he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Falcons grab it. And the return here is at the 45-yard line.
what part do they win? Empty said there, no backs in the backfield, all receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
He's got nobody else there to protect. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan connected on his fourth touchdown pass in the ballgame. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Botcher to kick it away. And this will be returned. It's out back in the end zone for a touchdown. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the turnover.
Whooping the hell out of the Titans.
That's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
We getting their home time. Well, no, they came to us. We playing at home.
Turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting symptomatic.
Pressure, and they got to him again.
We be whipping their ass in the first quarter.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on the roller skates this entire game. They've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Tim carry now for Derrick Henry. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and goal. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Fourth quarter, just to get out the way.
4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd
Well, we
down.
getting a Titans trying to kill this fight.
Misses the target, incomplete.
And they ain't even scored yet.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Ryan, the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the shotgun. Looking deep for Julio.
Come on, Julio. Get in there. Julio Jones. All the way.
Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan now with 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does. Now for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets a big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
After the touchdown, it's Botcher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had a punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's got room. And here's
say y'all better stop that fool.
Mark him down at the 49.
Getting no snow. We're unstoppable right now.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guy doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the 50, it's Tannehill. They drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue.
Shout out to the people that came through the chat.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I got some sports. You keep going home with that on right there.
Freeman again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive lineman out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They'll go buy them dinner, but after a play like that,
he's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it. But think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
Oh, guys, don't forget to shout out to Living with the Henderson.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how the baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. That's a really good defense there because they saw the heavy look coming from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
That's great. The drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A 2nd down run with Lewis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's got it 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So it's time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, come on.
He's at the 40, 20.
I was going to say.
Down
Elbow one for the score. He got his little run in, but he won for the score. And only in 4 quarters, let's get it. Crunch time, y'all. Game time.
Different story this time around. We had that huge game followed by a sizable loss here.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull those.
Let's push them back, Falcons.
The situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
That's all they did.
Out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this. He's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
They got their luck to the points.
A ball game that appears lost.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Hey, I'm sorry, James. Your team losing, bro.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions.
This is caught at the 20. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 52 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers on sportsmanship.
That better be lucky ain't going the other way. That shows from the get at
A
it.
nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devonta Freeman with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. Privately, head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
It's always me.
Now
When he
to
do
the
come
touchdown,
over
it's
last
Asher to
one
kick it
time,
away.
he ain't come over, he ain't had no picture of me. He ain't did no picture.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Tannehill with a throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation.
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame. I hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game.
Oh, come on.
Moving his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Right on the handoff, it's Freeman.
Devonta Freeman. Ain't nobody catching him.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Ain't nobody catching him.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
So y'all let me call you and see what's up.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Out come the Titans now.
Yes,
certainly needing to avoid what happened in the struggle running the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Let's finish them off, Falcons. We got a minute and 55 seconds. Let's finish them off.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Fielded at the 20.
Woo. Nice comeback.
Possession goes over here on the punt. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Devonta Freeman, they're not going to get him. And they're going to
Devonta Freeman again, y'all.
Another touchdown.
Oh, boy, that's something serious.
Well, I'm just not sure.
Oh, boy, that's something serious.
After that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Falcons grab it. And back to it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, where they bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can hit the
walking out there talking in the background.
And that'll carry over the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta defense shifting into high gear as they head back out there now. They have played a really good game. They're just looking for one final stop here and celebrate this victory.
And if you're on offense, you don't want them to have that satisfaction. You know that you're not going to win the game, but you don't want them to roll in with big grins on their faces. So you want to come up with something right here, some type of big play to dent that good move.
They'll be trying to not let that dent happen and go home happy.
That play was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
On the draw, this is Lewis. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. Now Tannehill. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's cool.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That's a number in there. And he's in for the score.
That boy got in there.
Spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
That's how you, Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well at hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop it.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. They had, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Now after the touchdown, it's Botcher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
20 seconds.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard.
I hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Oh!
Never forget it, because
you're not going to let that
feeling smart about
that feeling again.
Okay.
And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First play of the drive.
I see what he's trying to do.
19 yards.
I see. We're going to end that.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Tannehill.
Oh! It ain't going down like that, bro. It ain't going down. Sit down. 133 to 3. 133 to 3. You killed him. You killed them, homie.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys.
See y'all later, Titans.
Put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, y'all. It was good kicking it with y'all, man. Shout out to the people that came through tonight. You know what I'm saying? There will be another game next Sunday. So I would like for y'all to come through, man, and check me out next Sunday live around 12 o'clock.
Every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
So we're going to see who advanced to go see or who we take on next. We take on, let me see, the Houston Texans. We're going to be playing at their home turf. So y'all stay tuned next Sunday, man, and come check me out live. We'll be taking on the Houston Texans, man. So with that being said, I appreciate all my people that came through, man, and watched the stream. But your boy got to go. So with that being said, peace, love, and respect.